Hello everybody. Today I'm going to teach you a place value trading task. Okay. What you'll need is MAB blocks and your maths book or a piece of paper and a dice. Now the dice can vary. You can have just go your normal everyday 6-sided dice. You can have one of them. You could have two of them. If you use two, you could add them together. You could multiply them together. It depends on where you're at with your learning and what stretch and challenge you want to add in there. You could use a 10-sided dice. One, you might have two of them. Or some dice even have more than 10 sides. This one is a 12-sided dice. Okay. So today I'm just going to use two 6-sided dice, and I'm going to add the numbers together. In this game you can start at 0, or you can start at a larger number and work backwards to 0. So if you start at 0, you're using addition. If you start at a larger number and work back to 0, then you're using your subtraction, you take away. So I'm going to give an example of addition to start with. Okay, here we go. I could do this by myself or with a partner. If I'm with the partner, we can share the same equipment and to keep taking it in turns, or we could have our own equipment each and be competing against each other. I've got a 6 and a 4, there's 10. So I'm going to take 10 out. These are just my sort of collection piles that I can draw from or I can trade from, because it is called a trading game. Watch what happens. Now on my paper, this is an opportunity to just keep a running total of what I've got. Here I've got a 5 and a 1, so it's 6. So I'm going to bring in 6 little ones here. So 6 and 10 is 16. I've got a 6 and a 4, a 10. So I can bring another 10 in. So now I've got 26. And I keep going. 6 and 2, that is 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. But now I've got a collection that's greater than 10. This is where the trading happens. So I take 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and I'm trading it for a group of 10 there. So now I've got 10, 20, 30, 4. Okay, I'm going to keep going. 5 and 4 is 9. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Again, I've got a collection that's bigger than 10. I can trade again. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm trading a 10. Now I've got 43. 43. 6 and 1 is 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. It's good to organise these so you can quickly count them without having to count by ones. So you might decide to organise them into groups of 5, because your eye can quickly go, oh yeah, I've got 10. I can do a trade. Another trade. I'm going to do my tally marks to show me I've got 50. And I'm going to keep going. Let's pretend in the game I've got up to 90 now. I've got 93. Oh, let's say I've got 96. Yeah, 96. Keep going. 6 and 2. So I've got 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. There's my 8. 2 more is 10. So I'm going to trade. But now I've got 10 tens. I've got 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then I've got another 50. Double 50 is the same as 100. So now I can trade my 100 of tens, my 10 tens, into a hundreds block. So now I've got 104. And I keep going and I'll be building up my ones and trading into my tens. I'll be building up my tens and trading into my hundreds, and at some stage I'll have 10 of these, 10 hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, and that's what this block is, 1,000, and I've got to the end of the game. So starting off with 0, with a collection of resources, MAB blocks and a couple of dice, have a go.